Former DA leader in the Eastern Cape, Nqaba Bhanga, has joined the ANC ahead of the general elections next week. Bhanga says he's confident that his political knowledge and skills gained over many years in politics will add value to the ANC. SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi has more.
Well, a very good afternoon. Former DA leader in the Eastern Cape, former DA leader in the legislature in the Eastern Cape, Nqaba Bhanga has now joined the ANC ahead of the 2024 elections. He says he's been approached by various parties, by the ideals, principles of the ANC appeal to him, and he's saying that he's going to work hard on the ground to regain the support of the ANC in the Gqeberha and also ahead of the 2026 local government elections. Mr. Nqaba, first, let's speak about your decision. I'm sure many parties have approached you since you left the DA, but why choose the ANC to join ahead of the elections?
I think the ANC have made a very big impression to me, and I've been thinking about this for quite some time. In particular, the ANC's decision on the issue of Palestine have touched me because it reminded of what the ANC is, an organization that fights for humanity, not only in South Africa but in the world. The injustice of the killing, more than 35,000, 75,000 people injured in Palestine have told me that the ANC is still just. And also, my worry is about what is happening in Nelson Mandela. The instability here, the level of crime. We can't be number 10 in the world. I felt that I'm going to come out and be the one who participate in this renewal program of the ANC, which I like the fact that the leadership of the ANC, the president of the ANC, have said we want to renew the ANC. And there are challenges in the ANC. They have admitted we are going to fix those challenges. I'm going to help them to fix that. I'm going to help them to grow here in Nelson Mandela. I'm also going to help them to stabilize even in government. My experience in government is also going to help them. My experience as an activist is going to help them because we have to have a stable government here, a majority of the ANC. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus to that and make sure that the lives of our people, where I was born, where my parents are, that they live in a safe environment. And therefore I'll be participating in efforts in civil society to make sure that there's peace and we're not number 10 in the world because of crime.
Mr. Bhanga, you also have been very critical of the ANC before, and not too long ago you were criticizing the ANC of corruption, of lack of leadership, of stability in the metro. Now you join them again, the same party that a couple of months ago, years ago, you were also criticizing.
Yes, of course. I'm consistent. That's why even many people in the movement, they're admitting themselves that there have been problems in the ANC. Instability in government, there's instability in this government, issues of corruption. The issue of crime here is a big problem for me. Therefore, I'm here to help. I thought about it, thought about all other parties. I said, no man, I was born here in this movement. I understand it better. I think the ANC needs its own people. I'm talking even to those who are watching ANC people. We can come and save our thing. The thing that Oliver Tambo, Govan Beki here left to us. Spion Tim Kool, come and assist and build it. They are not going to swear to us. They're not going to throw slurs like those who are throwing slurs at me. I was highly welcomed here and I'm happy. I'm going to make a big contribution in the city. Not only for the ANC but for the people of the city, because we want the true organization that believe in non-racialism. Because non-racialism is what makes us to be as South Africans. We have to take the ANC to white community that I've worked with, to the colored community, Indian community. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Mr. Nqaba Bhanga, lastly, do you believe that the political following that you have had over the years is going to be enough, or will be convinced by you now and your new move to come and join the ANC?
Yes, of course. We're going to focus on a number of people. This is not just my action. It's an action of many people who've been in the movement, who are beginning to say this renewal program of the ANC is appealing to us. We are considering rebuilding the movement and saving people of South Africa from the challenges that we're faced with. Therefore, it's not going to be me. We are going to build the movement. We're going to talk to a lot of people in the ANC, outside the ANC, in civil society, and those that left with us, to convince them to say, let's go and participate in the renewal of this liberation movement. They had faults like me. I had my own personal faults, but they've forgiven us, they've accepted us, they've hugged us, they've smiled with us. They understand that things have to change to save the ANC as a liberation movement, and things will change. We are going to participate in that discourse. I think even my theory politically is still fresh, because I love OR, I love ANC theory, I understand it better. It's not going to be difficult for me.
Well, that was Nqaba Bhanga, who has now joined the ANC, saying that many parties did reach out to him to try and join them, but he says the ideals, the principles, the desire to make a difference of the lives of those that are less fortunate is what draws him to the ANC, saying that he's convinced that those that he had following with when he was part of the DA will now join him, and as a joint effort they will now try restabilize the metro, restabilize the leadership in the metro, and above all get more votes ahead of this election.